Welcome to the 1559 Devil Tech Botcast.
I'm Duncan McKay.
I'm Duncan McKay.
And I am Duncan McKay.
No, but really, this is Corey.
I'm Corey.
This is
Yes,
Diego.
you.
This is Spencer.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Duncan McKay.
Duncan McKay is the only one that isn't here today.
Yeah, we decided that
Shame.
we wanted to improve Duncan, so we're actually going to replace him with a robot. Next episode.
So,
In the meantime, we have Corey as both our special guest and our co-host.
hello. Am I supposed to?
So, Corey,
Yeah.
what do you do, Corey?
I am.
What is
I'm on the media team.
Yeah. Okay. What are the things you typically do as a person
Well,
in the world?
As a person in the world, I usually eat, sleep, breathe. You know, when I'm on the media team, though.
Every day?
Pretty much every day, yeah. Sometimes
Sure.
I stop breathing for a while. You know.
We
How
all
does
have
it feel?
that problem.
How do you forget? Or
No, sometimes I'm just too busy. You know,
too busy?
it's too time consuming to breathe. Sometimes.
I know robotics is really time consuming, but did you
Yeah.
just forget?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Happens to all of us. Anyway, I on the media team, I design logos. It's a, it's
What are some of
like the logical rhetoric, like logos,
logical rhetoric.
Is that one of
Yeah.
our sponsors?
Is that-
logos, pathos, and ethos.
Freaking AP English, ninth grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that logos, pathos stuff, all the time.
What are some of the logos you've done?
I did the main logo that we're using on the T-shirts
Ooh.
that we've edited.
That must have been something really easy to do, right?
Yeah, it takes like 5 minutes.
Didn't take any time.
Especially when it comes to like coming to a conclusion on what we're gonna put on the T-shirt. That is like the easiest thing. Yeah. Well, media team. Like,
I am someone that worked very closely with Corey in this process, and it was not easy. There is
Come on.
it's quite the split in the media team.
Honestly, I didn't even know if we were gonna be able to do this episode because you guys were really busy with those T-shirts.
Yeah, that took a lot longer than we expected. It was like 30 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna take 30 minutes. And then we were just like sitting there like, so you hate everything? Yeah. And we just kind of stared at the logo for a while.
Oh my god.
It's terrible.
Was the one that you guys were gonna originally do with the one with the dreidel or whatever? Or?
The Pentagon.
It looks like a
Pentagon.
We just refer to it as the Pentagon.
It's a Pentagon.
dreidel.
Yeah. Mr. Goddison wanted the Pentagon, but we switched it back to our original design, which
I like-
just has the inside text of that same one. But yeah, fun stuff. Logos.
We'll find a way to use the Pentagon. I really like the Pentagon.
Everyone knows what the Pentagon is.
Yeah.
You know what the Pentagon is.
What's Pentagon?
Well, obviously it's a side with 3 shapes.
It's designed with 3 shapes.
What?
No?
Yeah.
You mean it's a shape with 5 sides?
I don't know. I said.
Did you just have a stroke?
No.
And you forget to breathe?
I said it by wrong accidentally, and I just kind of went with it
Yeah.
the second time I had it. So that is Corey Bremer, who is on the media team. That's what he does.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
Not me.
not Diego.
Diego's
He's too-
flawed.
I always
he's too
forget
much.
all the time.
Okay, so topics. Are we on to topics now?
No,
I want to know more about you as a person, yeah.
I grew up with 2 siblings in
Who's your favorite?
beautiful. Don't ask me to choose. Kind of. Anyway,
Yep.
beautiful suburban Victor, Quail Ridge. With,
Are you telling them their address?
I don't know. I just put that in there. I have 2 cats. One is named Marvin. One is named Buddy. Yeah.
Do you like cats more than dogs?
I don't know.
Asking
Some
the
dogs are
important
mean.
questions.
Yeah, like some cats are mean and some dogs are mean. So I'm pretty much split. I like nice things.
But you like dogs more, right?
I don't know. I'd probably side with cats on this one,
Ooh.
just to be safe.
Picking sides.
You're asking me.
It's a trick question.
Shots fired, alright.
So yeah.
So why do you hate people who like dogs?
Why do I like people who hate dogs?
What?
What?
Why do you like people who hate dogs?
Wait, rephrase that question, please.
Not only can he not talk, but he can't listen either. He's a completely dysfunctional
it's
human
my-
being right here.
It's my fatal flaw. So, do I need to add anything else?
You're good.
I
Thank
think
you.
you are.
Good for now. We'll come back to you.
I use pencils to draw things. It's about
Oh, yeah. So you're part of the media sub team, right?
Yes.
So what inspired you to join this media sub team?
Well, I really like art, so I was like, I have no other experience in anything else, so why not join the media team? Also, you were on it, and the last 2 years, I haven't been able to stay on the robotics team.
Were you supposed to
whole
originally
year.
be it my first year? Or
Yeah, that was sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to join it, and then I just kind of dropped out because I was in outdoor track or indoor track, and it just doesn't really work out with all the tons of hours and practices that we'd have to do. So I dropped out then, and then last year I was actually more committed, and then I was like, then we started drifting away, and they're like, oh, we sent you an email. If you don't respond, then you're off the team. And I was like, okay. So I was like, this year we're not doing it indoor. We're gonna actually be committed, So that was my goal this year, to be on the media team.
So, Diego, edit in a picture of the logo, and Corey, tell us about what we have here.
Well, as you can see here.
Okay. So right here we have the T-shirt.
Well, I was.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna
So
just describe it to them.
I think
as
it
they
looks
see
ugly.
You do.
Not your best work.
Wow, I am offended. What do you think is wrong with this?
Well, I
What do you?
strictly remember me going up and telling you guys to remove the double tech and use my name instead. Why is it not on there?
Well, you see, Diego, you are a member on the team. You are not the team.
But Spencer asked, "What's something you would like to see on the T-shirt?"
Yeah, it's more of a suggestion call than a what are we going to Diego, tell us to put something on this T-shirt.
But don't you think as a member of the media team you should be able to take other people's input?
Yeah, that's what we
To an extent.
That's what we ask.
Where's my name? It's right
input.
here, and it says double tech. No, Diego.
Here, just edit in
Pretty
right
sure it's
now.
right here.
Just edit in Diego
I'm
right
pretty
there.
sure it's right here.
Wow, that looks so much better. I'm gonna buy that logo.
Here, while you're at it, just let's put all of our previous iterations
Oh yeah.
and see it.
Oh
where
God,
we-
I can't see myself anymore. There's so many logos here.
We have a lot of iterations.
Yeah, let's get rid of those.
We
There we
save
go.
as'd it 50,000
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
There are 3 edit files, and all of them have
But which is your actually personal favorite?
My personal favorite is this one
The dreidel?
right here.
Oh, that one.
It's yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
dreidel?
a good one.
the Trado one, right?
I
don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
I'm
I'm gonna put my name there.
Whatever one ends up right there. And he's writing it down.
Yeah. He's gonna put it in post. Trust me. It's not a giant butt or anything.
What was your favorite?
I don't know. The Pentagon one's totally fine. I like the head one, but I don't like it as a logo. The one we have is totally fine with me. As a
Yeah.
our brand.
It was very important to us that we made it light blue color to support Trey Butler, which we talked about last episode.
T-shirt wise. Yeah.
With the
Wristbands.
thematic colors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Keeping
that
it
could be
real.
bad.
Though a certain mentor disagreed at first.
Wait, what? He
Yeah,
always
he-
wanted it to be that color.
No, he was persistent that he wanted to have us
Oh, that weird
form
one?
a brand,
Oh.
that we have a persistent logo that lasts through multiple
Oh
years.
yeah, logo.
Yeah,
If we're
which-
talking about logos right now, yeah, he didn't want us to make a new one. We were
Yeah.
like, we're
But
making a new
you
one.
guys kind of. Why did you want to make a new one?
because
Because we.
it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just asking the question, but I did agree with you guys. I thought something new would have been kind of cooler.
It just felt like we can improve
We can
upon
improve.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is how we would phrase it
And
in any situation.
And you're you kind of join media because you want to be creative and do actual stuff rather than continue.
Wow, that's a funny story. See,
What?
Spencer Spencer here's
Oh, yeah.
a great guide to me when it comes to designing things. And I was designing the logo, and Spencer walks up and says, "Why don't we put like this and this on it?" And I'm like, "That is so obvious. Why didn't we think of that before?" And then it like suddenly it like hit me that like he's been telling me to do stuff that's super obvious and like really good design choices for a really long time.
But this what logo was this one where he came up?
This was when we like I just opened like our super tentative one that was like ovally. It's gonna show up right in
The
Spencer's
robot
face.
forge one.
Yeah, that one. And he was like, "What
This
if we
one?
had a pitchfork and robot?
Yeah,
Wings and ears."
this one, and then we turned that into this.
Yeah,
and then
this one.
eventually evolved into that.
This guy.
We're just making this a nightmare for Diego right now.
We'll get one of the other media team people to edit this whole thing.
Make sure to have sound effects every time a new thing comes
Yeah.
up. You're good.
We'll have
popping with-
one sound effect right
I
here.
know, Diego, you like making sound effects in GarageBand with your synthesizer keyboard.
I love
I
synthesizers.
love doing that. Yeah. But yeah, I
But
was like,
how-
Spencer.
Yeah. How
Going
how
back
long
to the
ago was
story.
that?
That was like 2 weeks ago. I think.
2 weeks ago.
Was it 2
Yeah,
weeks
like
ago?
That eventually evolved into sort of a dynamic between me and Corey, where he would be the one using Illustrator, and then I would be like a backseat driver and telling him exactly what to do.
I tried to teach him Illustrator once. It was really.
I've improved.
Hey, don't feel bad. Illustrator's
He did
awful.
draw a pretty great Saturn, and I'm not gonna ignore that comment.
Photoshop is so much better.
Oh yeah, sure. You could use photos. Wow, we can scale infinitely. Math.
Math.
We're smart. We use vectors.
Points are cool, but it's just so much harder to manipulate the points.
In what? In Illustrator?
Yeah.
You just use the direct select tool.
But you can just use a bunch of like, I don't know, like brush and like eraser or whatever. Rasterize. You have so much more control.
Yeah. Well, in that aspect, sure. That's why they're two different programs. Let's get in a heated debate about which one's better.
Photoshop's better.
You can use each one for either thing. Anyway, I believe this show talks about topics sometimes, like things that are going on.
Sometimes.
I don't know what
Sometimes.
show you've been watching.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong.
With the one episode out at this
Yeah,
point.
it could be the other Botcast. I don't know. I could be confusing it with something else. So let's look at the screen, shall we? I mean, you guys are the hosts. I shouldn't be leading this.
No,
You guys-
Corey.
you guys
What
decide when it's
topic's
ready.
next?
Another $5 Louis.
Oh God!
Hey, you wanted to know what I picked?
Diego looked at some news site and just threw everything that he saw on it onto the
Do you
list.
know
And
what
one
Louis
of the
CK is?
headlines was that there is another $5 CK Louis CK
Louis CK.
special. Got that backwards.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Some of you guys might remember that he did this last year, and there's another one this year. So
I remember vividly.
Mhm.
It was horrifying. I
you didn't like it?
No, it was just, I don't know. It was just distraction. Professionalism, hey. Come on. I mean, I'm just a guest. You guys can do whatever. Are we looking at these guys now? They aren't making any sounds.
How's it going, Spencer?
I'm doing good. I'm doing fine.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
It's good to hear, Spencer.
Good job, Corey.
Thank you.
You'll make an excellent host.
All right. That's good to hear.
Well, he's gonna
I'm glad.
replace Duncan from now on.
Yeah. It'd be hilarious. He wasn't there one time, then we replaced him. And now it's always left the show. I'm sure he'd be totally down for that.
But as for some like first robotics news, there's a new app that just came out, which is called FRC Scout. Some of you guys might have seen it in Chief Delphi, but what's really cool about this app is that like during the actual FRC competitions, if you have this app, you can easily scout. So I think what it does is that it allows you to, I have it open right here.
Right here, everybody. Check
Oh,
it
right
out.
here, yeah. We'll have some pictures of it right here, blah, blah, blah. So you guys can see it as well as.
Mhm.
But what it allows you to do is that it has like some cool little stats that you can easily fill out for each of the teams that you're scouting, and I believe you can also take some pictures. So what this does is that it facilitates your scouting system, and when it comes time to deciding who's going to be in your alliance, you can have a better choice.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
You guys weren't here last year, right?
No.
No. Well, I mean, I know a lot of teams actually like slack and don't scout. And
Slackers.
well, I mean, scouting, no, but scouting really is important when it comes time to decide your alliance. Some team captains are clueless as to who to decide, and then you can actually get really lucky. I mean, hopefully they pick us, but I mean, we're gonna get picked because we're the best team anyway.
Hopefully, we're doing the picking.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, seriously.
I mean, we've never actually done the picking. We've won.
This year we will.
We've won, but we've never picked somebody.
What constitutes the ability to pick?
So essentially, this year, since based with this year's ranking system, the 8 teams with the highest average point get to decide who's going to be in their alliance.
Alright.
So they pick 2 other teams, and if any of the higher ranked teams pick one of the lower ranked teams, like within the top 8, then everybody below them gets moved up. So if you're like number 9 and number 1 picks number 7, then number 9 now becomes number 8. So the best the best teams to actually be with, I think Alliance is 3 and 4, because those the competition's not that hard, because it's pretty even, and like you actually have a chance of winning. Well, if you're like get picked by number the team that's ranked 8th, you have to go against the team that's ranked 1st, and you normally don't win.
It's just rigging it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So yeah, if you get picked by the team that's in 1st, then you're pretty much guaranteed to
on the brighter side.
Not to win, but at least go to the semifinals, I think.
Okay. Interesting.
I remember last year we went to Windsor, and at Windsor, the team that was ranked 1st chose the team that was ranked 2nd, and then after that they just picked a random team, and then during lunchtime they completely rebuilt the random team's robot.
Oh.
What?
Yep, and they just used. Yep, and.
Wasn't it like an inner city school robot, and it was made of like wood and stuff?
Well, yep. They just made a completely new robot made out of wood, and they just got a bunch of points out of it.
Wow. Right.
So
it really
they have skills.
Brings opportunities
Mm-hmm.
to certain people.
But I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it'll be like we're gonna see any team like that in RIT or Windsor this year. So I think we'll be fine. I think we're still gonna win, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Going
the
to
most
Worlds.
involved people with that aspect of robotics.
And we're pretty good. And you said we're gonna do the picking this year, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Probably.
So yeah, if anybody of you guys saw our previous episode, we interviewed Connor, and he's in charge of the scouting, so he'll help us do the picking.
All you guys.
He won't need this new app that's right here.
All one of you. Or 2 of you. Diego watched it last, I think.
Hey, we got a huge cult following.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
what you're talking about.
No,
Actually, I just remembered something.
What is it, Diego?
Yes, Diego. What do
did
you remember?
you just remember?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna just make sure the camera's recording.
Oh, alright. That's important.
Yeah.
I may or may not have. I did not press record. So I don't know what to do now.
Is the audio recording?
Yeah.
We can make it an audio podcast.
Yes.
And
Make one audio podcast.
this is the part where everything falls apart.
Yeah.
And
I don't have to worry what I'm doing with my hands
This is
anymore.
definitely gonna get cut out.
This is good. No way. You gotta leave this in the end card.
I'll leave this
Always
in
have
there.
like an outtake end card, please. Those are the best.
yeah, we're just make every image like a slideshow of everything we talked about.
Draw the whole thing. I'll draw a little slideshow.
Just a little animated picture.
I've seen a podcast that was all like animated, and it's just like 2 frames of like different faces, and that's it. It's just like one round table of all 3 of them, and then like 2 faces for each one close up whenever they're talking.
This is embarrassing.
So unprofessional. This podcast was brought to you by pencils.
Is it recording now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. So
We're back.
take off right here.
I mean, we're starting right now.
welcome back, everyone.
I mean, no.
Welcome to the
this is where it
Botcast.
starts.
I am Duncan McKay.
Oh, are we starting from
No.
scratch? Oh, okay.
Is it recording now?
Yes.
Alright, we already said that. Okay.
Sorry about that.
What's funny is that I've noticed that as soon as we were about to wrap up.
Good times.
This is the most professional production.
Oh yeah. This is
But this is gonna be
come on,
so
these are the
easy
first
to edit.
episodes. No one cares about the first episodes.
Oh yeah.
Not until you take off a little bit.
Not our fans.
Then we get tons of comments saying this is so lame. Spencer's dumb. Corey wears glasses.
Nerd.
What
We
a
lo-
4 eyes. My own jokes are so funny. What do you think? What are you laughing about?
You know, I was really glad that we didn't have any distractions this episode, but it turns out that Corey is our greatest distraction.
I've never done this before.
Hey.
I came into it not expecting a lot from myself.
Don't worry, Corey.
I'm
You
a-
get a 10 from
Thank
Diego.
you. Means so much. Means so much to me. That's not a 10.
Corey, I would love to have you on again.
I would
Maybe
love
this
to be
time
on
on
again.
a video podcast.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'd be ideal.
But I don't know if they want to see.
Yeah, we'll
We'll,
censor.
we'll blur out his face.
Yeah, make it a big surprise.
Mhm.
Who are we interviewing? Oh,
Every I'll come into the background random episodes and my face is so deployed.
you know what we
This
should
should be a
do?
running joke.
We should also deepen his voice,
Oh yeah.
like one of those
Yeah.
voice changers.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'd be down with that. Voice changing.
Corey, I give you a 1.
That's a grand total
Whoa,
of 2
Spencer.
points.
That's better than last time. You gave me -2 last time.
Spencer, I give you an
Oh.
8. This is binary.
Oh.
Actually, this
Okay.
this is an 8. This is 15. I don't know binary. My bad.
Jeez,
You're
there you
bad.
go.
That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Wait, are any of you guys enrolled in computer science? Oh, no yet.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Wish
No.
I was.
Learn computer
That's
science,
okay.
kids. Stay in school.
Yeah. Do it. Working the computers is it's a growing job market.
So you wanna do this episode, or
It's happening right now.
Let's
We're
just
in
let's use what we got.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Draw,
Thank you for listening
Okay.
to the Robotics 1559
Thank you for listening.
We talked about
Double Tech podcast.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week where we have George Lopez as a co-host.
Yeah. Look forward to that.